Alright, Cancer, here we go. How about a little cure for cancer reading? A little check-in. You got a energies update coming up pretty soon, especially this week with everything going on. You're the hot spot of the connection cycle and all. Fastest moving connection and the most people involved in this connection cycle. This reading is technically all signs because I'm studying the hot spot. It's a special reading, of course, cure for cancer. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Technically, cure for cancer. About the soulmate cycle. Where are we at here? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot and you're a Cancerian, you're probably here for a reason. I've been a conduit for Cancerians since the day I got here a year ago. Nothing's changed. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And there's a whole playlist, Cure for Cancer. They're all timeless. Anything that calls out to you, title-wise, no matter what sign you are, check it out. You know, you're all in different places in this cycle right now. But if you've been following along, well, in my pre-shuffle, I got somebody who's changed their mind about something. Okay? Changed their mind about love and how important it is and what it means to them. That's not surprising given the current energies that are around that I've been talking about. Venus in Aquarius, somebody distant now, who was distant, now wanting to learn more, explore more. Mercury in Pisces, someone understanding their feelings. Well, I'm seeing that here. A huge energetic cycle coming to an end this week, and a full moon in Virgo that stops runners in their tracks. I got it right here. I got the Wheel of Fortune in my pre-shuffle, crossed by the Three of Pentacles. Someone who didn't want to work on things before is turning themselves around and wanting to. But the problem is, but there's a problem here. Okay? Yeah, they want to work on things. There's a lot of regret here. Just in these two cards, there is. The wheel is turning. They're making a flip. They've flipped. No doubt about it. But they're worried about it. There's a ton of worry here. 9 swords. Keeping themselves up all night. That 9 swords is crossed by 5 cups. They took their shirt off, went outside, in scorched earth. Smoke coming up around everywhere. Bombs already gone off. There's regret and sadness here. It's someone who's pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey because they want something here. Now they want something. They have been here before. They have wanted something before, but not under these energies. Since about October of 2021, the universe has been shooting its entire wad at your person. The entire arsenal, every missile it's got has been flying at them. And we're at a point now where you could see the damage those missiles have done. Look at the background, right? And now your person, shirtless, with their little titties out, sitting out in the goddamn scorched earth, sad, regretful. But those 2 cups of this soulmate connection are still standing. This soulmate connection is still fucking solid. I can tell you, the energy of the connection is perfectly healthy. Underneath that is the Fool. It's risky. Oh, I see it here. I see it here. Look at that person on the card. Oh, God, tossing and turning. The sheets aren't even on the damn bed anymore. It's risky. But they know if they want something new, if they want something different, they've got to take a leap of faith here. All right? They do. A lot of nostalgia in the energy. Crossing the Fool is the 6 of Cups. A lot of nostalgia. A lot of thinking back. On both sides. On both sides, but on their side it's very heavy. This is a very powerful connection, wicked powerful. And there it is, the Ace of Cups, the love not given. It's starting to spill over in this deck here, and that's because somebody, again, like I said, especially with Mercury and Pisces right now, are understanding the emotions. They get it. They have a new perspective on love. For some of them, it means the end of something on their side. 8, walking away from 8 broken cups. It takes a lot of bravery to do that, to walk toward their happiness. I think for a lot of them, they tried to stick with these 8 cups. They tried to stay with what they saw was safe. But the problem is these connections in this cycle in particular are so powerful that these people learn. And I see it here with the 6 of Cups crossed by the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Cups. Freudian slip on the Ace of Swords, right? An aha moment. And right there, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles bookending the Wheel of Fortune backs up what I said at the beginning of this. This is someone who sees your value, right? Then in the animal deck, this is the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. They're irreplaceable. This person knows that they fucked up something that could have been really good for them in favor of something that was long past its expiration date. I said at the very beginning, they see your value. They do. They now see the value in working with you. The wheel is turning. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. We pull 5 cards from the bottom, affecting energy, and 8 cards up top, and we find out what's going on here. You ready? You got an energy update coming in the next day or two. Stick around, but this will get us warmed up for it. All right? You're the hot spot of the connection cycle. It's very important. Take a look at what's going on here. This bleeds on to everyone else. This energy. This is kind of the theme. It makes even the astrology around the energy right now that's pulling on it backs it up. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer, universe. Cure for Cancer reading here. Let's do this. I don't know if I need to cut or not. I'll find out in a second. My intuition tells me. I do. I'm going to cut it. The reason we're here is that 3 of Pentacles from the pre-shuffle. After all that shuffling, it came back around. This is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? Because somebody wants something here. There's nothing here. And somebody feels bad about that. Because they understand, they have a new perspective on love. They understand now why this connection is important, why you're important, why love is important. I don't know. Could be any of that. Let's see what comes after the cut. Let's do it. What comes after the cut? 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is a powerful connection. I had 6 of Cups and 4 of Wands in close proximity in a reading. This is deep soul connection, twin flame, whatever, any of it. It's phenomenal, right? It's incredible. They want a new beginning here. They want to bring some stability to this. I think there's something that needs to be addressed first. If for no other reason, where the fuck have you been? Why you been lying to me and telling me you're not interested all this time? Why you been quiet? For some of you, your person's been dead silent. I pick up on that. Dead silent. Not a peep. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer, universe. Let's do it. Cure for Cancer reading. It knows what I mean by that. Our overall energy is the Knight of Swords. We're going to pull 5 cards here. It's the affecting energy, right? The energy that has an effect on the cards that land here. The effect is they want to come in and talk to you. They really do. This energy, and I say this for all the signs, I'm saying it for you, is coming toward you like a fucking freight train. It is. Knight of Swords is fast energy. They're approaching it from swords. There's something that needs to be cleared up here. Could be just where you been, you know. But I don't know. Either way, they got something they want to tell you. Next card out is I think it's our pre-shuffle. After all that shuffling, our pre-shuffle won't go away. The universe won't get rid of it. And the 6th card is the Fool now. We don't pull the 6th card, but the implication here is the 5 of Cups leads to the Fool. It's the loss of the connection. The scorched earth. The fact there's nothing here. Our pre-shuffle is right here. Now we have the Knight of Swords, however. Knight of Swords, a new card in the mix. Bookending the 5 of Cups. It is this 5 of Cups energy that brings them in. It always is in these cycles. They're feeling it deeply now. And what's interesting here, we look at the layout. We got the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning on somebody wanting to build something here. And again, very in their head about it. But I like this. I know this 5 of Cups. This 5 of Cups, we get backed up. You always look for a reading to cross-check itself. Like a math equation. You want to check it. You want to check your work, right? Well, the Knight of Swords, bookending the 5 of Cups, says that the 5 of Cups, this fear, this loss, regret, sadness, is going to cause them to come in. It's what's causing the energy to come towards you. Well, if we look at the 6th card after the 5 of Cups, it's the Fool. It's a leap of faith. They're just going to go for it. I think they come out of nowhere. I truly do. I think they come out of nowhere. Our reading's on the flip. Our baseline reading anyway. Let's see what we get. The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I believe they're not quite sure what to do. They've been back and forth about this a long time. A long time. Now, I see it with the 9. This energy ties to this 9 of Swords. I've been back and forth about this a long time. 10 of Cups, thinking about it, dreaming about it. Yeah. Because it's better than what they've got on their side. I can tell you that. All right. Hey, how can I tell you that? Well, let's finish the pre-shuffle where I showed you here, you know, Ace of Cups. There's 8 broken cups here. And they may not be broken in this deck, but they're broken. You walk away from it. You wouldn't walk away from 8 beautiful cups. Also, you know, the King of Pentacles, they see your value. They see that you're, you know, the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers from the animal deck, irreplaceable. Well, that would imply that if they had something or someone on their side, that it's not that great, that you're that great. And it also tells me with this 2 of Pentacles, they didn't see that initially. And I see that with the Wheel of Fortune too. What's after this? They've been thinking about this a lot. This person daydreams about you. I know you don't believe that. I don't give a shit. They think about you a lot. That's why you think about them. If they're more in your mind, if you think about this on a daily basis, you're in vibration with it. Okay? You're picking up on their shit a lot. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, the Emperor. The Burger King. But it's not really, well, it's an awoke Burger King a little bit. I like this Witch's deck. I like this Emperor, and I pointed this out on a reading I did the other day. This is someone, again, we have to look at the whole reading, right? To read any given card, everything is connected. We have to look at the whole reading. I tell you all this because I like transparency in my readings. I don't like readers that just throw cards and tell you what it means, and then don't explain where that comes from. So I'm sorry if that annoys some people and they think my readings are too long. Well, fuck you, you know. I'm trying to tell you how I get to this. Wheel of Fortune says somebody who wasn't interested before is now interested in putting together a foundation and building things with you. This regret is causing them to come in. This Emperor energy is very stubborn. He's very arrogant. He's the Emperor. I'm the shit. I'm the Emperor. The divine masculine. Yeah. But these people in the background aren't paying attention to him. He's looking at them. He's looking at them. He's like, hey, don't you know the Emperor is sitting here? Hey, you didn't chase this person. This person likes to be chased. You're one of the signs who has that person with their big ego, right? That likes to be chased. You know, everybody's interested in me. Why aren't you interested in me? Why are you just playing off in the background? I'm the Emperor. Don't you know? The Emperor is getting off his ass. Right here. Getting off his ass. Right here. Getting off his ass. Standing up. He's going to go over to them. Because you're not coming to them. And daydreaming's not enough. You can only daydream or spank bank somebody for so long. It's one thing if it's somebody you can't have, right? You're spank banking some celebrity or some shit you're never going to meet. But it's different if it's a person who you know has feelings for you, who tried to tell you there's a soul connection here. Why are you running? Don't run. Don't stay with your shit husband or wife. Don't stay with that. You got shit on your side. You're controlling family, whatever it is. Why are you staying with the 8 broken cups on your side? Right here. Now, you know, there's a cup here. Front and center in the picture is a cup, a chalice, the Ace of Cups. They're understanding this. This is important to them now. It's front and center on the card. And you're not paying, you're getting away. You might be with somebody else. That could be the symbolism there too for some of you. And they're looking. They're watching. They're spying. And you're not coming towards them. And this might be over. Oh shit. Hierophant. You've changed this person. The Hierophant, the High Priest in this deck. You change this person. This is a spiritual connection. This Hierophant changes this Emperor. Talks some sense into this stubborn Burger King who has to have it their way. Yeah. I believe it. That's how the energy reads. The cards reflect it perfectly. I like this Witch's deck. I always do. This is fucking terrific. I loved it from the moment I started messing with it offline before I brought it online. You, whether you realize it or not, have caused this person a lot of confusion. The Hierophant is bookending the 2 of Pentacles. You've caused this person to really re-examine their life, to look at how they approach life, right? You have this connection. You too, because you've all grown. You've all grown into your Empress energy, and they receive that. They see that. He sees that. They don't care. Look, you're fine. You're over here. You got your little friend there. Look. What, I'm the Emperor. Don't you want to come to me? No, we don't want to come kneel before Zod. We're good. You come to us. You're the one that needs to be vulnerable. And now they're ready. They understand what the cup is. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. We see it right there in that one card. And this card tells me here how much they've changed. It's been a spiritual journey here. Let's clarify. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Let's find out. Let's see where we go. This is a nice reading for you, Cancer. I can't wait to pull your energy update in a day or two. This is nice. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? But your person does, you have a fast-moving connection. Your person does flip-flop like a fish on land. Crossing the Two of Pentacles is the Two of Wands. They know they need to let go of something. Okay, I'll phrase it to you this way. Yeah, maybe they're married and they need to get rid of that. I don't know. Some of you, maybe. The universe isn't bringing in a third energy. It just wants to talk about this Emperor who's woke the fuck up. Okay? Yeah, they need to let go of something. This guy right here, look, he's holding on to one stick here. Right? Holding on to one stick. They need to let go of this, get up off their ass, and walk over to you. And that's what they're setting the intention to do. They're confused about how to do it. I don't know why that is. Maybe you blocked them. Maybe it's just a lot of time has passed here. Tick-tock. Maybe he's like, well, maybe they don't. He's starting to get self-conscious. Maybe he's like, well, maybe they don't want to talk to me. You know, that kind of thing. I don't say or joke about anything that's not in the energy. So anything I say that resonates with you is for you. All right? You know in the back of your mind or in your soul, if you've been thinking, yeah, maybe they think I don't want to talk to them anymore, maybe they think too much time has passed, or maybe there's some reason this son of a bitch is still sitting on the chair, and it's not because it's a drawing. All right? We see it here, back and forth. They're nervous. We know that from the Fool. They're nervous. Yeah, well, look, they're sad. Oh, they're sad. So sad, didn't even bother to put a shirt on. Went outside. Titties out. What's here? Why is the Five of, or the Two of Pentacles here? Ten of Swords. What I just told you. Everything, I'm not looking at the fucking cards. Everything I just said. 10 Swords, this might be over. Maybe they don't want to talk to me. That's why they're back and forth on it. This is setting the intention to come talk to you. This Two of Wands crossing, that's all they want to do. But maybe these people are fine without me. Maybe they don't care that I'm the Emperor. Maybe they don't this. I'm surprised we haven't seen an 8 of Swords yet. We don't have to. We have a 9 of Swords right here. Same fucking difference. Better direction though. This moves to the end of this. We're going from the 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. That tells me this person, that's why the Knight of Swords is here. This person coming in. Alright? And it's this regret and sadness that's letting them. Can't take it anymore. They understand the love. They got to let go of this, stand up out the chair, and go over and talk to you. Alright? Let's go. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Let me shuffle for it. I'm going to shuffle for each one of these. I want to make sure I get you an accurate reading. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Fucking Christ. It's the Queen of Cups crossing it. But it's an empty Queen of Cups. I tell you all the time, those of you who watch me, I tell you sometimes I see the water in this card, she on a beach, and sometimes I don't. I see a Queen of Cups sitting in the desert. I see someone who spent too much time thinking and daydreaming and spank banking and not enough time banging and talking and hanging out with you. That's what I see. And what's happening is that cup is not enough anymore. They need to give that cup. It's not enough. He can't sit in that chair any longer and see these people over here thriving, doing great, having fun. That's you. You're those people over there. All right? Thriving, having. He can't sit there anymore. Don't they know I'm the Emperor? I know. I understand now. I have feelings here. I understand I fucked up. I held on to this other wand too long. I held on to it way too long. It could be a marriage for some of you that was long past its expiration date. It could be something. It could just be their stubbornness. I don't know. What's on top? Moon. A lot of dreaming. The moon is secrets beneath the surface. This person, you're some kind of secret love for this person, for a lot of you. I mean, yeah, people around them may know about you, but the depth of their feelings is Queen of Cups. Whether she's in a desert or at the beach makes no difference. The depth of emotion they have for you is the most love I can pull from a fucking deck. When daydreaming shows up as 10 cups, that's a big fucking deal. And I see the moon on top of it. It backs up my energy read 100%. It's all underneath the surface. It's all spank bank and daydreams. And it's not enough anymore. They got to get up out the chair. Why is the Emperor here? Tell me about this Emperor. It's amazing energy in a Cancer reading. It's like a fire hose. Other angles on this, with the exception maybe of Leo and Pisces, other angles on this cycle, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty straightforward. But with you, it's like getting blasted with a fire hose of energy. It always has been. This is such a powerful connection. It's somebody really fucked up here. They really did. They may have messed up their whole future. Not you. You're fine. You're these people doing fine out here in the field. You're all right. You found your independence. You had people to help you. You sought out help. You're fine. But them, if he doesn't get up out of that chair, it's going to be a tower. He's going to get a sunburn. Because one of these people's holding a hat over there. He got a hat for him. You know, there you go. You're going to get all freckly and shit. All right. Why is the Emperor here? Tell me about the Emperor. Seven of Wands. That card has a lot of meanings. All right. Is someone holding the high ground? Someone staying back? It can be blocked energy. This is someone who wants to stand up and fight. In the Witches deck, it's almost always someone who wants to stand up and fight, because that's what that motherfucker's doing. Now, they're fighting it. They're fighting themselves about it, too. We see it with the Two of Pentacles. Well, and with the Ten of Swords here. Maybe they don't want to talk to me anymore. Maybe too much time has passed. If this is done, it's done. Whatever. Okay. I don't see them doing anything. They seem fine, so I guess they don't care that the Emperor's here, and now I feel the cup. No, because you're still holding on to whatever this is, motherfucker. You're still holding on to a fear of vulnerability or another situation that's long dead. Even though they understand the cup, he's still sitting in the chair, and it's not because it's a drawing. I'm reading the energy here. And this Ten of Swords has a lot of meanings to it. These cards tie together. This is a separate message of them daydreaming and spank banking you. All right. Okay, what's on top? He getting out of the chair. That tower just verified this Knight of Swords, because the energy around the Knight of Swords is very towery. Comes out of nowhere, right? Boom, shows up right there. Just verified it. Out of nowhere, this person's going to say, "Ah, fuck it," and get out of the chair. A decision will be made. Because if it's not made, all they can feel is this 10 swords. Okay? Somebody really fucked up here. I'm telling you, the daydreaming and spank bank isn't enough now. And they feel your energy pulling away. This card backs it up. Whether you are or not, you're still watching tarot readings, yes, but you'll find in your self-worth. You're daydreaming and spank banking them a lot less. All right? You're working on other things. You met new people online. You know, I see it all over my Twitter feed. Y'all become friends and everything. You're talking. You're doing blah, 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 blah. You're paying less attention to the energy. They feel that. They feel it as 10 swords. In most people, it would cause them to come towards you immediately. But in your person, because they're afraid to be vulnerable and they won't let go of this goddamn stick here, even though they feel the cup, it causes them to just sit there. Until it doesn't, right? It's nothing, 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 nothing until there's something. It is. And also, energy is always in layers. On another layer of the energy, if they don't get up out of that chair, they're going to land themselves in a tower. It's what I just told you. So that energy is there too. Everything is there. All the energy is there. Everything that's ever happened or ever will happen has already happened and is happening all at once. It's right here. That's why energy's in layers. That's why general readings are tricky here on YouTube for 20,000 people. For some of you, this person will get up out of the chair. For most of you, that's what this tower is. That's the primary energy. It backs up this Knight of Swords coming in because they're scorched earth. They're sad. No one's playing with me. Look, they're so desperate to get your attention, they took their titties out, male or female. And you're still not looking. You're still not looking. You're not chasing. You're not coming to kneel before Zod. It's going to cause a tower moment. For some of them, it'll cause a tower moment because they stay put and they really feel that 10 of Swords driven in them. But they did it to themselves. So Knight of Swords is coming in for most of you. It's primary energy here. The tower. It's this guy getting up out of the chair, male or female, coming over to you. Why is the Hierophant here? Tell me about this Hierophant. Somebody who didn't want to fight for this before now does. Not because all of a sudden they have feelings for you. They've had feelings for you all along. But now with this chalice right here, right center, front and center, they understand their feelings for you. That's Mercury in Pisces. That's what it does. That's why I pulled a special all signs reading on it. It's someone who finally, it's one thing to feel something for somebody, but when you don't understand it, you run. You get scared and run, and that's what they did. Now they understand it. Probably because things have gone to shit on their side. There's an energy in the tower here as well, that the reason they get out of the chair and come over and talk to you is because everything's falling apart for them on their side. Nothing's going right. Well, of course not. They Toonses the driving catted themselves right off the road of destiny by pissing on this connection. A connection they thought they could get rid of. Ah, whatever, I'm not interested. I'll just stick with what I got. I'm fine. Yeah, no, you're not. The tension in these Ten of Cups and this moon, the tension here is mind-blowing. Okay? It's not enough. You can't keep somebody in a spank bank that you can bang. Why? You know? Go for it. And if both parties are into it, then there's a reason for that. Obviously, even if somebody's married on the other side, it's not bad karma. If they're unhappy, if it's for the greater good, then it's fine. You know, it is. It's got to be for the greater good, though. You know, you don't seduce them and force yourself upon them. Well, then you're going to catch some karma. But most likely, if they're in another situation and they're more interested in banging you, it's because their situation isn't great. You don't catch any karma for that. That's their free will decision to decide, no, I want this. All right. It's very important that you understand that. There's a difference between what I just described and seducing somebody's husband or wife into getting their pants down. That's different. That's bad karma. You don't want to mess with that shit. All right, tell me about the High Priest. What's our final on this? What do you got to say about this spirituality here? What is this? You really want me to shuffle, don't you? Oh, for fuck's sake almighty. I love tarot. I love pulling Cancer readings. I do. It's justice crossing the High Priest. I ask the universe, what's going to happen here? Justice for Cancer. Big time. Energy balancing. Somebody's figured it out. On your person, I'm giving you all the layers of the energy I can here. All right? On one side, it's justice for Cancer. What that means, you get some closure. You find out what's been going on here in the moon, in the darkness, in the secrets, right? On another layer of energy, it's somebody who is leaving somebody. It's somebody who is realizing where their happiness is, who is really feeling this cup. Again, leading to a Tower. And in another layer of energy, it just tells me again that you have profoundly changed this person. You balanced this person's soul energy and ego energy. The Emperor no longer has as much ego as they had before. They want to go over there. They're nervous about it because the primary reason he's still sitting in the chair, believe it or not, is they think that you might not want to talk to them. It's there in the energy. It could be, if a lot of time has passed, it makes sense. It makes sense, you know, or maybe there's been inactivity and silence for a long time. That's scary too. You don't know. It takes a lot to break that. I think they break it anyway, especially with justice crossing the Hierophant here. That's balanced energy. That's happiness for you, end of the day. But I think it's happiness for both sides. It's balanced energy. Okay, what's on top? Three Swords. 9 Wands wanted to come out with it. I'll let it come out with it. Is that on camera, Justice? Okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. They're heartbroken. All right? They're heartbroken. This is a persistent energy that won't go away. This is why they're coming in. All right? The 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups are the 2 cards, and I've been telling you this for a year now, are the 2 cards, the 2 energies that end the separation phase of these soulmate cycles. Of the 2, this is the most powerful. And quite frankly, it's sitting on top of a very powerful card. The spiritual nature of this connection and the energy around this 3 of Swords is one of disappointment. It's one of disappointment over a missed opportunity. This person, something hurt. There's 3 swords here. Something hurt your person in the past. They took it out on you, hurt you, and in the process, hurt themselves again. It's also an energy that tells me with the Nine of Wands here that something happened for some of you. This is not for all of you, but for a good chunk of you, maybe 500 or 600 of you watching, if I had to guess. Something happened here. Let's use cheating as an example, right? Someone cheated on your person, hurt them, just an example. And then maybe something you said came true. Something you said. Maybe you said, well, they'll do it again. Because I always tell you that. I always teach you that. And that person did it again. You were right about something. This person is in a lot of pain for that percentage of you that are watching. And it's about 500 or 600 of you. Something you said was right. And now this person's in a lot of pain that they didn't listen to you, which is part of why they're coming in and part of also why they're nervous about coming in. Because the Emperor doesn't like to be told, I told you so. So maybe you be a little cooler than that, being a cardinal water sign and all. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's an energy they can't get rid of. It's a persistent energy of pain and disappointment that there's nothing here that won't go away. And I feel it here, and it causes this, which is backed up by this. That's your reading. I'm not even going to pull. Well, you know what? I'll fucking do it. Why not? I'll pull 3 cards from the universe, see if there's anything else it wants to tell you. I don't know what. I think I covered it, but we'll see. I can't wait to pull your energy update. I don't have the energy to do it today. To pull a Cancer energy update, I have to be fully baconed, first reading of the day, kind of thing like that. But I am pulling this for you because I want to. It'll help me to read that energy update a little better when I do pull it in a day or so. Okay, let's see where we go. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card, universe. Anything else you want to tell Cancer or all the viewers before we go? Because again, these are mostly all signs readings, but it is called Cure for Cancer because I am pulling specifically on the hot spot. But I'm flying over the hot spot the way I do for an all signs reading, so it's very interesting. That's why it looks different than all the other readings. Anyway, give me 3 cards and a crossing card. It's a repeat message. It's the Moon, it's the 4 of Swords, it's the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups crossing the 4 of Swords. Again, it ties to what I said here with the 3 of Swords. There's nothing but disappointment and pain here that will not go away because of the importance of this connection. Somebody has really realized it. This Emperor, very sad that these people aren't approaching. He missed an opportunity. They were over here. Okay? You were right in front of them. And he didn't care. He was still just looking away. Right? And now, male or female, doesn't matter. No genders here. Now you're over there. And he regrets that, he let that slip through his fingers. Now he got to get up out of the chair, and he doesn't like to. It's scary for this person. All right, there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of thinking about the past here. It's driven by this 3 of Swords. It's causing a tower for this person on many angles. That tower has a lot of energy around it. However, through it all, it's bringing healing, but it's causing inaction at the same time. There's both healing and inaction, yet their intuition is lit up. Dreaming is not enough anymore. All right, the Moon, there's a lot there's a lot that's hidden here. A lot. And these cards are read center, left, right. This healing caused by the connection itself, all right, is causing this person to work up the nerve. It takes some bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups and head toward their happiness, all right? But at the same time, on the flip of the energy, it also makes them think that maybe they should just walk away from this and not get out of the chair, like I told you when I read that card for you, okay? So it can go either way, but for the majority of you, this energy is coming towards you like a freight train, and it's bringing the person with it, okay? It is. This son of a bitch, for the majority of you, is going to get up out of that damn throne, leave this wand behind, and head over there and say, hey, look, sorry about that. I know you guys were playing in front of me a little while ago, and I wasn't interested. It looked like what you were doing was real cool. Mind if I check it out right now? You want to maybe go grab a coffee or something? My throne will be okay here, right? This is a good neighborhood. We can leave it here. That kind of thing. That's kind of what's here. The universe wants you to know it could go either way, but what it also wants you to know here in this final message, there's a lot. And we'll dig into this moon in my energy update I do for you in the next day or two, okay? There's a lot going on beneath the surface you don't know. I got a moon, and rather coincidentally, and there's no such thing as coincidences, when I threw the moon, first card out, it landed on top of the moon. That's a double moon. That's a lot of moon. That's a lot of secret. That's a big ass. That's a lot of moon. It's a lot going on beneath the surface here, okay? This connection has done more for this person than you realize. You've had an effect on them. You personally and the connection have had an effect on this person far more than you know. And there's a huge amount of regret here for not being interested in it before. They are interested now, nervous about coming in, but they're moving in the right direction. 9 swords to 10 swords. That's the right direction. That takes us to an Ace of Swords, which is a reconciliation. For most of you, he's getting up out of the chair. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned. You got an energy update coming in the next day or two, all right? And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of moon energy in it that we're going to have to pull on. All right. Good luck.